Welcome back. And the mic probably sounds like crap. I tried to get it fixed the best I could. The USB dongle that it is usually plugged in through decided to go on the fritz again, and it was either recognizing it or not recognizing it. I finally ended up plugging in directly through the aux port. So I tried to get this so it sounds half decent. I don't know what it's doing. Is the volume roughly reasonable? I will get game background noise going too. Can you actually hear me now? I'm taking no response as maybe you can't hear me too well. But I am going to proceed. OBS seems to think that the mic is actually making sounds. And they were honestly pretty rough by comparison to the usual. But I tried to get that fixed the best I could, which is why it took so long to get back. I'm not sure exactly this has done this before. And it is a relatively new headset, wired one with a mic. So I'm not sure what is up. I will try to figure it out later, but not right at the moment. We're not going in the kitchen right at the moment. I'm going to go upstairs.
Too much stuff to carry.
Yeah, the game sound is not nearly as good sending it through the aux port either, but on my end, but it works. That is better than it was doing. I guess we'll all just have to live with it for the moment. And he can't stand up over in the corner. He will grab the handy cloth. I don't think he's super low on cloth right at the moment, but he'll take it. No handy packs. A nasty, bloody-looking ace bandage on the floor that you can't interact with. He may actually be staying in this house, because it is getting late in his day. I guess. More flare. That'll be yet more weight for us to carry back. But I was not expecting to be light heading back to Quonset. Light or non-smelly, for that matter. Hello, welcome in. And apologies for the mic quality, because it sucks. Hopefully you can hear me, though. Let me know if the volume is too low or too high. I did some test recordings, but it's hard to tell from this end compared to actually streaming.
This stuff will come in handy.
I mean, honestly, the way he's been going, it might. This guy's been having a little bit of a rough time. And it's all his own doing, pretty much. Some of it's RNG, but a lot of it's just will. Me playing in chaotic dumbass mode as usual. All right. Yeah, it is late. I am tempted to have him stay over here and go on out to that other carcass in the morning.
Too heavy.
Oh, yeah. I think we will just do that. He's got food and stuff on him. Although, he should probably drop the raw meat outside. And with my luck, get attacked by a bear while he's doing it. What else did I drop? I dropped 3 things. I didn't think he had... Oh yeah, he did find another piece of deer meat. It wasn't off the deer that he scavenged. It was from the fridge or the stove. He's just gonna take his sorry butt upstairs, take advantage of the daylight that is left next to the bed, and actually do a little bit of skill book reading. 'Cause why not?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Eat up. Just eat a kilo of deer meat and enjoy it. All right. We're just getting him fed and hydrated before he goes to bed. Why am I doing that? I don't think it'll let us have another hour, but we can try. It may think it's not too dark. Oh yeah. It's apparently not too dark somehow. But he can go and sleep it off. And also, at the moment, I do not have a working mute button on the Stream Deck like I normally do. So it is the physical mute on the headset. So that is being noisier and inconvenient. Hoping I can get whatever's going on fixed before tomorrow. Sorted out. We'll see. All right. He could have had another canned drink. And he probably should have actually put out his hide and guts to cure. I was about to say thaw. I mean, maybe that too. It is still too dark for him to go out. A little bit. Let's see what it looks like when he opens the door. But yeah, we are going a little bit smelly
I might
here.
have to drop some gear.
Ah, we got a bear to worry about. And we're smelly and also heavy, but he is still capable of running, so I'm not quite as worried about it. He should probably try to pick up some sticks. That is not going to be too hard for him to manage, I don't think. He also maybe could have done with a little bit of warming, but maybe he can have something when he gets to his carcass. I think those are overhead crows. Or maybe they're the ones at the carcass. I'm bad at sound location. It's like an actual hearing thing. But yeah, there is another one to scavenge right down here. We're not heading over into Desolation Point quite yet. But we're going to grab the hide off of this deer up here. That should be up here. We have birch saplings that we do not want to grab right now. I'm also not seeing our deer friend. Deer friend! He may not be able to have a little... Maybe he passed it. I think maybe he did. Because that looks like it could be it up there. It looks like it could also be a piece of wood. It's not entirely light out to see.
Looks like I survived another night.
Right, yeah, there should be a carcass a little bit down the coast from those houses. Oh yeah, I'm hearing the crows again. They may be coming for him, the way he's going.
Cold is making my head feel
Yeah,
sick.
we'll just get a little fire going by our dear friend. And we got burdocks. I'm not gonna grab them because we don't really need them. Why yes, light a fire under his ass.
Come on. All right.
Had to scroll down far enough to get to his not made yet coffee. But yeah, we're not even...
We need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, I was going to say we're not even going to do that, but he might go ahead and throw one of those on so he can actually warm up a little bit, I hope, while he does his... Well, he's apparently not going to warm up. This sucks. Now he is. Finally. While he does his thing over here. All right. I think we are gonna go. I mean, shouldn't he have 2 made cups of coffee? Because he already had 1 in inventory. Or no, it was the reishi that he didn't drink. Never mind. I'm a dumbass. He's gonna drink the one that is still hot, and he should have time to heat up something else after he finishes skinning the thing. And we need to pick up another knife, because our knife seems to have... something happened to it.
Feels like a lot of gear.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Okay. This guy is running both heavy and smelly again. He's just going to try to get his sorry ass back over to Quonset. That was some nice stuttering. And with my luck, wildlife that was not there earlier has spawned in while he... Well, looky-hoo. Yeah. Looky-hoo. I think we're going to make a little detour on our way. I think we better. Because we don't want to talk to him right at the moment. I mean, we could, but that would be a poor idea. We're just going to pop inside for a minute
I need
here
to drop something.
and hope he is fucking gone by the time we pop back out. Has he? I don't know. So, of course, it's around the other side of the house. before we can see. Will feels like a sitting Will. Well, there he is. And I think it's his head end pointing toward us. I think. Yeah, I think it's his head end. I think we're just going to go back in here and wait a little bit. Because we don't want to talk to him. There's probably something he can craft for a few minutes. How many bandages does he have? He's probably going to be needing them. The way he goes. 6. We don't need more bandages right now. We do have some more crap to drop off after we get back to closet. In that compartment. Do we have tea stuffs? Yeah, we do. Craft a little bit of botanicals.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And we'll step back outside and see what's up. Where did our friend go? At least we knew where he was. Is that him over there? I think it might be. Yeah, I think we're as good as we're gonna get right at the moment. And I'm not getting those mushrooms right now. We're not gonna hang around and do that quite at the moment. And we are taking a route that does not go across the ice right at the very moment. 'Cause, yeah. We would just rather not talk to him right now. Ghost the bear.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
And visibility is so great. Yeah, you're gonna have to leave the wine in. What are the chances of that ever happening? They're not great. At least it should not be too hard for him to find another knife. Hopefully. Hopefully. When he doesn't want one, they're everywhere. And that does feel awfully close to the bear. But we ball. Oh, I hear you. It's hard not to. There's another hatchet.
Excellent.
And I am going to pick that up at 90%. And our guy is indeed gonna do another little stick fire to warm up a little bit. He's not got any shortage of either matches or sticks right at the moment, so...
That did it. My fingers feel numb.
Okay, Will sets out again. In his heavy, stinky state. Get that stinky stuff back to Quonset. Oh yeah, got those jerks over there. Just stay over there, we'll be fine. We are indeed playing it avoid it at the moment, because that is the best thing we can do. There, hopefully avoid slurping my own evening coffee straight into the mic. Don't need the warming bonus this time of year, but come back in a few months,
right
it's
now.
probably going to be looking not too bad. Oh, I hear you. Get on with your bad self, Will. And stop whining about it. You're almost there. Almost. Oh, hell. Yeah, we're out of knife. Well, we got, no blood loss, it doesn't look like. But I'm not gonna chase him down at the moment, because that would be fucking stupid. He's got some kind of sprain, it looks like. I will check him after he gets in the door. He's gimping pretty bad, though. But I didn't see a blood loss. So, I mean, that's better than he could be doing.
It smarts a bit.
You think? I can't imagine why that would smart a bit. I just cannot freaking imagine. We are going to, drop off this crap.
Can't feel my feet.
Once he gets a, another skillet, he has pie material
Too much stuff to carry.
ready to go. Yeah, we'll check your condition now, bud. Oh, yeah, you've got the sprained ankle, and you've got the frostbite from earlier, because of course you do. It's not going away. Cold-winded, slaked, and ravenous. Oh, hey, dude. And apologies for the mic if you just came in. We had some mic issues earlier. Had to come back on with it plugged directly into the aux port, and it's not good. We just got wolfed on our way back into Quonset, heavy and stinky. But we fixed his ankle up. He's good as he's gonna be. Which is not necessarily saying much, but we have a couple of hides and a bunch of gut to drop off that we scavenged like the little buzzard he is. Oh, yes, and anybody, please let me know if the volume is completely whack. Because that I can fix. Yeah, I left Hacksaw here. We do need to try to get... First, actually, we need to try to get that fish out of our inventory. I don't think we need to carry those couple of taters or that bag of flour for now. Okay, he has got an extra hatchet. That's one of the things still making him kinda heavy. We're calling that his potato shelf now. He just basically got in here. Came over his yesterday from Pleasant Valley. All right. He's gonna keep the other oats on him. We do need to find another knife. That's not that difficult usually. I will actually drop the better one for now. Okay. That was looking a little weird. But never mind.
Too heavy.
Yeah, bud. We're trying to fix that. That's not going to help you a whole lot. Should probably get you another emergency call. We do have some more. Yeah. Some more first aid-y type stuff that can get stashed. Keep one thing of the water tablets. Alright. I mean, this is more of this shit than we really need to be carrying. It's more of everything than we need to be carrying, pretty much. But he's just barely back underweight for the very moment. And he should not be stinking. We're counting that as the biggest win he's gonna get. And of course, I left the rifle ammo back in Pleasant Valley, I believe it was. And we found Barb's rifle here. So we better find some more rifle ammo. So, there's that. Maybe he ought to grab a quick warm something or another before he even goes outside. I am thinking of actually going across and do a little island hopping.
Come on. Turned out pretty well.
We're warming things up the lazy way here. And yeah, he's going to go for the not the best warming, but it ought to be enough for his purposes right now. I'm also thinking of trying to see where that damn wolf went. I want his hide. We should at least not be stinking. There's another wolf. I don't want to talk to him. But we shouldn't be stinking or heavy. We should be in decent shape. Maybe he went out on the ice. At least visibility's a little bit better right now. We're getting up where we can see a little bit better. And try to find his broken body. Oh my god, that was stupid. I mean, that kind of describes half of the shit that we end up doing around here, but I guess we'll have to do some more clothing repairs. Is that him? Or is that a rock? The ever-popular game of Wolf or Rock. Oh yeah, and those two darlings out over there. I mean, he could have ended up about anywhere, but he did run off vaguely in this direction. Oh no, that's a rock. We're not lucky enough for it to be a dead wolf that we could actually see. I mean, it could have also despawned when he went inside, since that is a thing that happens sometimes. But great visibility again. I'm going to do a little island hopping via the fishing hut. And try to give them a little bit of a berth. We don't want to talk to them. They are not very good neighbors. Oh shit, he's okay. Maybe. We got him with an axe. He did not actually manage to draw blood. We did. And we were just down the road outside Quonset. Hopped in the building to basically just get away. And make sure we were not having blood loss. Let's see. Did not go by this earlier because there were just too much company around here.
I could use this.
Yeah, you could. You are low on fishing gear. Yeah, this is actually how he got frostbite earlier. Our guy managed to forget that he had gotten his mittens torn up by some of the local wildlife, and he was actually carrying spares, and he forgot to put them on. Because of course he did. Yeah, some of the other settings may not be straight loper on here, but the temperature and weather are. So of course the little gimp ran over here to fall over in the path of the bear cave. Of course he did. I'm gonna take his hide anyway. I think we will maybe pass on the meat right at the moment, and yeah, we're out of knife, so we're doing it the slow and painful way with a hatchet.
I might have to drop some gear.
He is just gonna lose some condition. He's not in too bad a shape anyway.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
Yeah, you might. Good thing we're trying to get you warmed up.
All I can think about is food.
He did not island hop on the way down to Quonset, so he has not actually hit either of the island houses yet. Good place to duck in out of the wind. I'm not liking what the weather's doing. Like one little bit. And we can give him a little bite to eat.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Yeah, like I was saying, he's just really not pressed on matches. Which is honestly a bit of a relief. Yeah, you're gonna need it to clean your clothes up. Clean, yeah.
Anything right about now.
Wow. Have we got anything ready for you? Doesn't look like it there. You've certainly got food in your backpack, more than you need. But it's always kind of fun to do snack shopping in someone else's
Better take
kitchen.
this food.
Yeah, he can take it directly into his belly.
I think I can use this.
Yeah, we don't need it right now, but we will take it back over to Quonset, because the rate this dude is going, he is gonna need it.
I'll be hungry later.
Nice little warming bonus food for ya. And some more oil. I was hoping to find a skillet, but maybe in the next one. I did not bring a skillet from Pleasant Valley, even though we had one. Same with Timberwolf Mountain. Gonna need to refuel your lantern, bud. Alright. Did we check that? Yeah, we did.
This'll come in handy.
It probably actually will. He had 2 pair of wool ones that he was running around in without any pants for a while. Well, he had 1 raggedy pair at that point, and it was cute and very warm. Okay, that's driving me nuts. I mean, this is a terrible idea with a real kerosene lantern. Refuel it while it's going. We are expecting to generate some more oil besides finding it. I'm just hoping to find a second layer of paints for him. Want to make the deerskin ones, but
Could end up being useful.
in the meantime, it'd be nice to have 2 layers of paints on. It really kind of would. Any layers, we'll take it. We're not picky, except about that.
This stuff will come in handy.
There's enough sewing kits. I think you have more than enough sewing kit on you, bud. Let's go back down. And we may actually, since he's not warmed all the way up yet, we may take a look and see. Of course, his worn cargo pants are also wet before he loses his pants again.
Never been so hungry in my life.
That stuff will dry out on his mod. And now it finally did go too dark for him. That's alright. We're good. I mean, he could turn on a light. Or he could just do this business. Which does still feel pretty cheesy, but he'll go with it. Oh yes, leap into the bed from the foot. 'Cause why not? What do we got that is low condition? Whew, having a little allergy attack over here, not a surprise. Okay, we will have the murder fish. Yeah, he's keeping the peaches to use for pies or something, and probably actually ought to drop them off. But he's fine. I think we can get some more toilet water before we leave here. I think he did go through the fishing cabins already on his way in. I think. All right.
I need some water.
Well, have I got good news for you? Now, let's get some more water. Yummy toilet water. All right. That weather's not necessarily sounding good, but we'll see. It's hard to tell from inside sometimes.
I need to drop something.
Yeah, it's not sounding good. It's not looking good. It's just not very good. How much cloth do we actually have? We could try to do... Oh yeah, we should collect some more stuff for cloth. No curtains there to start with, but there was spare cloth up in here. He keeps having to do repairs and getting failed repairs. That was, of course, empty. What the fuck? Yeah, try to get it so we can actually see again. All right. Oh, yeah. Get some of that good stuff that he can use to repair stuff with.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
All right.
I could eat a horse.
Yeah. What you're gonna do is rip up curtains and then try to do your repair and wait out the storm that way. And we do have a scheduled break coming up in just a minute. I will probably get him back down here and then call it a good place to pause. And we will be right back. We should be back. And while we're paused anyway. Alright, let's get back to it. And yeah, he was tearing up cloth and I was going to try to fix his coat, I think it was, again before we head out. We're gonna rip up the kitchen curtains. Or at least some of them. We wasted a bunch of cloth on failed repairs last night. Because of course we did. Well, we can reclaim some there. All right. We can also reclaim some there. Of course, when we're not necessarily wanting a knife, they're everywhere. Ah, I meant to drop that off as a reserve sweater. And we have a reserve balaclava. It sounds like the weather improved, but I think we'd be better off doing a little bit of patchwork anyway.
I could eat anything.
Yeah, he's been having great luck trying to fix that parka specifically. Alright. He did finally waste a hell of a lot of cloth while doing it, so I guess we're grabbing a little more. Alright. I'm not grabbing all of it. We're gonna grab a little bit. And now that he's finished farting around in here, we are gonna get moving.
Something's gotta go.
With a little better weather protection again. And much better looking weather. I mean, it's still not awesome, but... Alright, we're not going down the best way, but we're going down. Well, I'll go check that out. I'd not planned on going and doing beachcombing,
Need to eat soon.
but the crows tell me to. But it looks like a dead dude and not something we can steal the skin off of, because it will not let him steal the skin off of random humans. Which is a bit of a shame. He would. Hello, mister? Mister? We couldn't have
Nobody
your...
needs this anymore.
We'll take it. For cloth. We couldn't have your sweater, could we? We don't need it. But, that's beside the point. It's a nice sweater. No, Will could be wearing better, but he could not resist wearing the festive bear sweater. Hello, mister? You wouldn't happen to have a knife, would you?
think I can use this.
Actually, we probably could. He's been going through more cloth than any human being really should. Need to. With the repairs and bandages. We're not going to do any serious beach combing. He also wants to get the travois together before he does that. But all right. I mean, he will actually take both of those. I keep hoping that we'll find some rifle ammo. Since he has Barb's rifle and no ammo at the moment, besides whatever's in it.
Excellent.
And I did not actually check what is actually in it yet. We have ammo, it's just not in this region. Because he chose not to bring the rifle he already had. Traveling. We are hoping to work our way over to River Valley and get him the Mooside Satchel, but that's not what we're doing today. That is one of his goals coming up. But that's not his immediate goal for today. Okay, that's not what he's trying to get ready to do. I say he's not going to do any serious beach combing. He just got curious. Ah, birch, we're not getting that. There, getting some more hot drink for my rough-sounding throat. It sounds worse than it feels again. We hit some of the ice huts, leapfrogging over, but not all of them. And yeah, we have not been in this house yet. Excuse me, he will grab the rose hips. And a stick.
I need to find food.
I wonder where you could find things like that. I mean, not to mention
not
we
sure I
do
can
have
carry much
food back
more.
at Quonset, but... And he has food in his backpack. But food in his backpack is not nearly as interesting as whatever he can scavenge. Materials. I'm not to the point of grabbing perfectly good garments to use for, well, perfectly good
Thank
coats to use for scrap. The coats can stay where they are, because these houses pretty much always have coats, if you are on the appropriate settings for that kind of thing to spawn. But yeah, where would you find some food, my dude? Wow. Looky here. You can munch on a carrot. That was an interesting lighting effect while he did. It really kind of was. Ah, we got some more. Oh. Still no skillet.
Better take this food.
That I have noticed, at least. No quarter potatoes.
All this gear is slowing me down.
Yeah, it kinda is, but you're gonna be sad if you don't grab it. I don't think you need to grab the pancake picture right at the moment. I mean, you could. That's really helpful.
This'll come in handy.
No, it won't. All right. He will grab random socks. Any random britches for this guy? Not so far. I don't think we need more toilet water yet.
That'll come in handy.
Unfortunately, it probably will. We already have a bunch of stems stashed, but we did have one come in handy in Ash Canyon so far, so... Alright. We will let him have something to eat. We may even let him have... Actually, we could take him outside and heat up a can of beans for him with a stick fire.
This gear's starting to slow me down. Come on. Turned out pretty well.
Actually, make that some middling quality Pinnacle peaches. 'Cause why not? We have lots of bagged up soup and stuff. And yeah, let's just feed him some more herbal tea. Get rid of a spare can. Not burn himself, hopefully. Hopefully.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Just starting. And yeah, we do not need to go by the fishing camp. I'm pretty sure we did go to the cabins there. Go through the cabins there. I may go to that other fishing hut over there because I know we didn't go by there. Or at least I'm pretty sure we didn't on the way in. We may stop by the cabin up there. Well, not the Rabbit Grove one, but the one up on the hill. Near the fishing camp. Ah, yeah, there's that guy. And a couple of wolves. Once again, we don't want to talk to them right now. Ah! Thank you, mister. Much
hungry later.
obliged. I'm going to try to steer clear of those little wretches. At least we don't seem to be having that Timby pack spawning over here right here at the islands right now. There's whatever they're doing it down there. I plan to leave them to it. And yeah, Will's kind of heavy. And kind of smelly. He should be used to it by now.
I could use this.
Well, we have one rifle cartridge now, besides whatever's actually in the rifle already. And we're just sort of going around on this side. And bypassing those little darlings over there. Hopefully. Oh, the weather is doing fun stuff. With visibility. And of course our warming expires. Of course. Well, somebody's setting off fireworks somewhere outside, not that far away, and I have no idea why. Again, I don't know half the time. Not aware of anything in particular going on. Excuse me, I'm yawning.
All I can think about is food.
I wouldn't mind a snack pretty soon myself, but I think we're both gonna have to wait a little bit. It's fine. Now hopefully the bear's not waiting for us up here. You never know. No, I'm actually kind of looking forward to tomorrow. I made some dough, planning to put together some cinnamon rolls tomorrow. That tastes better when it has a cold proof in the fridge anyway, but yeah, I have the time to bake it tomorrow. Like I said, I hope the bear's not waiting for us up here. I guess he was.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Good thing we got up here when we did. Yeah, us. It's just Will's magnetic personality again. Something. Or something. His wolf pelt brings all the bears to the yard. Got a fire log that we are just so not grabbing. At least we did get another knife. Stump remover. Now, the question is, where is the bear? Nobody knows. He can actually, I usually stave him, but he can have a box of crackers. Maybe that'll shut him up for a little while. He has so much pie making materials now. If he could find another skillet.
Feels like a lot of gear.
Oh, this is real nice. This is just real nice. He's still got his footprints. And yeah, we should. I don't want to push it too much, but we should be able to get him back down to Quonset. It may be smarter to stop in the cabins, the other cabins, looking at the time. We can make sure if we cleared them out or not. I think we did. Plus, he just cannot stand to get too far away from the bear. That's it. We don't need more matches.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much longer.
Yeah, bud. We don't need to grab that scrap metal either right now, I don't think. Alright. I am concluding that we probably did actually stop by here. He's not quite ready to go to bed. Maybe he has some more stuff he can be doing with his clothing. He can tear some things down. He does have more foodstuffs about his person. He'll be good. Yes, I repaired that and then forgot to put it on him. Because of course I did. And we did finally get that repaired. And yeah, he does have one layer of Calatin sweater. He's just not doing so well in the whole hand cover department. Gets his decent mittens ripped up more than once. Alright, I think we will rip down those other worn wool socks. He's getting tired and sighing again. He's got a worn inner layer. I think I'll try to fix them up. I don't know if it's even a big enough difference to matter. But we're layering them according to condition. Oh yeah. He's got things as repaired as he's gonna get them for the moment. Let's get a little more food in his bod. Oh, we may play peach roulette. He has enough other low condition peaches to make pies with. We'll play low condition roulette in general here. Oh yeah, that'll have to be good enough. And I will pop in and make sure what is up with the other cabins after it is a little light. Which it's looking a little light. So,
I'd eat snow if the hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
we can do you one up. And also some water. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And yeah, things will hopefully look a little better this morning. And I think we need to get your sorry little butt back over toward Quonset. Apparently we did not go through these. Oh well.
What have we here?
I'm not grabbing that for cloth. I think he's re-upped his cloth enough that he does not need to grab random shit for cloth at the moment. Even though I feel like I've had enough fishing for pretty much a lifetime, the fishing will save. I feel like we probably ought to take this dude fishing
this
some more.
food.
Oh yeah, he'll take a military grade MRE. I mean, he just can't get enough food anyway. He's not going to pass it up. Okay, we are actually running low on lamp oil for the moment, because of course we are. I think it's time to do the torch thing.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not if you know what's good for you. I mean, you could have some hot soup for breakfast. That's not a bad breakfast in the winter. Popular Chinese approach to breakfast, from
later.
what I understand. I will just eat leftovers a lot of the time if I feel like having breakfast. Whatever seems good. Never been a big breakfast person. At least since I was a kid. And somebody else was cooking it. Ah, yeah. I could go for one of the lousier torches, but that would require more effort.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
You don't either, bud. Ah, some awesome shoes. More sewing kit.
Too much stuff to carry.
And you really need to give it a rest. You'll carry stuff till, I say you're done carrying stuff. We're nice to Will. I think I actually avoided this fishing hut because those buttheads were there before. I am still gonna avoid this fishing hut. We're gonna just take the road and head back toward Quonset with our wolf hide. and regroup from there. If he can get around. We did go in the log sort. That may have just been where we went in before. I think it was. But yeah, we're just doing it this way. Well away from them. Old jerks. We could pop in the mine, try to get a couple of pieces of coal, too, see what's there.
All this gear is slowing me down. Can't feel my hands.
All right, leave vehicle. Don't put away that torch quite yet. We are just gonna go up here. And try to pop him inside the mine. Now we could also check out over here.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, bud. All right. We'll go check out over here and make you a stick fire over here. Yeah, the crows are not always the best indication. I'm not seeing any indication besides crows that are not here, that there's anything of interest up ahead
I eat anything right
today. But there is a nice little spot where you can make you a little fire and heat up some soup. Nice warming soup. Who could ask for more?
Come on. Come on. Well, thank goodness for that.
He probably shouldn't play soup roulette, but he's going to. We'll just go ahead and drink up on that.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
And play our soup roulette. your torch back, my man. I mean, it does not even seem that windy. But I think we will probably pop into the mine. And then from there, make for Quonset. Unload some stuff.
Need to find some place to escape this cold.
All right now. I think he will probably take a little trip over to Desolation Point, pick up the thermos, or try to, because he was totally failing to find what should have been in Pleasant Valley. Should have been. Whatever that means.
I need to drop something.
You're warming up now. What more would you want? Besides to loot everything. No, we're not going the most absolutely most efficient. Yeah, we do not want the heavy hammer right now. I will take that. Hot damn. Better mittens. Again. We're not gonna break that down. We are gonna do this number. And the next time we have a decent fire going, I ought to get some more torches that are decent. Sort through them in the meantime. Yeah, those are just stones. I'm not quite ready to say this is one of them, but there, it does have coal.
Gear's starting to slow me down.
I remember there was one run, I think it was QC was doing, where there was just a disappointing amount of coal in here. Very disappointing. There's usually more than this. I'm not even going to go after the salt. We do not have the travois or anything to help us get it back, and we also have not actually made the curing box. I'm pretty sure I left the woodworking tools over in Timberwolf Mountain, so there's that too. can at least see to get out. Yeah, we got one lump of coal. Probably is more that we just did not spot. But I'm not going further in after it. I will take our other ruined torch to break down. But yeah, plenty of stones, not a lot of coal at the moment. Of course not.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Okay. Our guy. He's just gonna leave the tea stuffs for now, because it is kinda cold. He's just gonna head back over toward Quonset. And the ice is looking a little better right at the moment. So he may just go for the ice. Just being a tad paranoid.
We need a horse.
All right. I'm sure we did check that hut out on our little trip down earlier. I think we did. I'm not looking to get into any serious hut hopping right at the moment. Just mainly want to get this dude back to Quonset with a little casual inspection along the way. Well, yeah, he is finding knives. I mean, he needed the one. He's gonna take a spare and leave it at Quonset. Oh my God. That's what we're trying to do.
Where's the good stuff?
That's what I'm wondering. No fishing tackle hiding from us. Got a rope. We don't want a rope. Not right now. I think we may have skipped that one, but we'll just have to continue to skip it for right now. Oh yeah, we have a little bit of time. I'm thinking that he might stop in the bear bait fishing hut and try to do a little bit of fishy fish. Although,
feel numb.
I would feel better if he did actually have some more firewood with him. We'll put a pin in that. We will. We'll put a pin in that. All right. I think our dude may end up doing a little stop. To warm his chilly
So
little
cold.
bones up a little bit.
Just want to lay down for a bit.
Well, you better not. Get you in somewhere, give you a little bit to eat, and you'll be golden.
I could eat anything right now.
I mean, we probably ought to give him a little fill-in snack while he's waiting. And going through extra energy, extra food energy, hauling all this junk. Our Will's got junk in the trunk. Yeah. That's how he prefers to think of it.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
I'm actually holding off of further bad jokes for the moment. For a change. I think we are just how did I manage to get him a little weirdly off track? Because I'm good at that. It is a special talent. I also think we might be able to run the deer in that direction before that wolf takes a strong interest in us. Oh, hello. I bet you don't want to go straight for the shore. I bet you want to go across the ice. Over toward that wolf over there. I bet you do. Yeah. Keep going. Alright, that was a little far away from the wolf. Cause our Will does not know when to fucking quit. As you may have noticed. Oh, Lord, he is taking after us. It looked like he was aggroing on the deer. But now he's aggroing on Will. Oh my God. It's like he cannot decide what he wants to do. Will just wants to go home, man. And we are coming up on a break. This is as good a place as any to pause it, and we will be back in a few. Alright, we should be back. And Will is just trying to get back to Quonset. Heavy and smelly, with a wolf that was entirely too interested in him. So that's what we're doing with our time. And he should maybe actually swap that for a
Never been so hungry in my life.
slightly more functional torch. He needs to fix his torch situation. This man needs to drop off his heavy, smelly things and try to get some firewood too. Yeah, managed to go ashore in a weird spot. And I know this map very well. Even just that much fog throws me, though. It really kinda does. Things just do not look quite the same. And yeah, we may be getting more company on the way back in. How about that? He really is going through the calories quick. Have some chocolate while you wait. Hopefully, we didn't go through any of the houses in town. Hopefully we can find a skillet in one of them. We went through the ones across the street, I'm pretty sure, but not the ones the few right in town yet. Not gonna do that right now either. He's got more than enough shit on him. I'm not seeing the moose. I mean, we could have gone in that house. It's closer to warm up, but he does need to get rid of his heavy and stinky items. ASAP. And get himself wedged in. I think maybe you can have some crude pancakes for your troubles. And yeah, we are playing food poisoning roulette, and we shouldn't.
It's starting to weigh me down.
But all right. Some of the stuff we do need to get rid of is food. We have so much canned shit at the moment. Oh, yeah. I didn't mean to drop all of the pinnacle peaches. But I guess that's what we're doing right now. No, we are not. We will actually keep at least one of the top condition ones. I mean, he probably ought to do that with the soup too for the moment. Because it's not going to matter what condition it's in after he gets his cooking levels up. Oh my god. Not like that. All right. That's about as good as he's gonna get on that. That's obviously not the really smelly stuff. We're coming to that. He does not even have that much. That is stinky right at the moment. He wants to go out and get some
All I
more.
can think about is food.
Yeah, my guy. Oh yeah, he's got 3 cured. He needs to get an uncured and cure it if he does want to make the travois. I'm going to go ahead and actually stash... Oh, I stashed the rifle ammo in that drawer. Hot damn. So much for getting rid of weight. But yeah, what was it I was putting in there? I am hopeless. I really am. But the ADHD, it is strong sometimes. Sometimes. Yeah. I'm not going to be using snares right here, right now, so we're stashing our snare. Gonna have to deal with some torches and get better torches. Oh yeah, we got spare knife. I'll just stash it in there. I don't care at this point. All right. There. That was the coal that was already in there. But let's file away some backup clothing here. I mean, that I got to break down. We could fix the crampons up. Those I want to use instead. Reserve socks are good. Reserve shitty scarf is better than nothing. I'm not going to fix that up. All right. We want to switch the mittens. And then I can, maybe he should keep, I think he should keep the spare mittens on him. They are light, unlike a lot of the other stuff he insists on carrying around. And I'm sure it is something really obvious that is weighting him down right at the moment. I am going to get rid of some matches. Because I noticed that, yeah, we have a little bit of a match overload. Just a little. We've got the drawer almost full. That would explain why that didn't want to do. Of course. And we've got some more medical stuff that needs to go away. All right. and I can either drop those. I want to keep the skill books. I know we have 2 unused ones there, but keep them and then we can burn them up. I just need to remember to do that. Alright. We are not in as good a place as I was hoping for making the travois yet. We have more cured maple saplings, but they are not in this region with us. So, let's eat those pancakes. Yeah, he could get rid of some more of this food. He probably should. And I'm gonna just... make sure he has some on him and just drop some. He likes his emotional support dog food. This guy does not do well with traveling light, as you may have noticed. He just does not. Ah, we do have the MRE. And that almost puts him... We'll play ketchup chip roulette. And drink another Summit soda, even though, yeah, we don't really need it right now. Alright. Gonna have to make some more water, but we are gonna need some firewood to do that with. So, we're in a little better spot to take off and try to fetch some firewood. Let us get some more torches and boil some water.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Okay. My question was, how much does he feel like pushing it? And the answer is not enough to actually go fishing right now. Fishing wheel totally would have. But we've got more aggressive wildlife and easier freezing going. And worse weather. But he should be set up to do some things. He could even go ahead. I was trying to save that scavenged meat to make pies with, but he has no skillet. He makes no pies without a skillet. He could actually go look for a skillet. I was thinking he could cook himself some of the meat, but with the resources he's got, I think he might do well to go look for a skillet.
Something's gotta go.
The whining. Nobody likes a whiner. And yeah, I keep sounding like a, not very nice sounding parrot.
I better take this food.
Yeah, some rancid meat. Just for you. We got some oats. I'm not seeing any, cleverly hidden skillets. This sucks. I'm just grabbing what's out in the open right here now. So now we're stinky again. Because of course we are. He can cook that piece of rancid meat he has on him. I'm not going to go looking for skillets again right at the moment. There is another house we could look in, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to go do our thing. And if he's lucky, which he's not, that would get him back here and light the fire, but no, of course not.
I'm not sure I can.
That's one way to shut him up.
That's done.
Yum yum, rancid meat. I mean, it sounds better than moldy. We're just going to go ahead and throw another cedar after it. And he's got enough food energy in him for the moment. And he can pull some torches. Half decent torches. And apparently pulled his pistol on the fire barrel, which is going to help him a lot. There, and we have some crappy torches to break down. All right. We can do that before he climbs in the bed. Top up his hydration a little bit. And let him focus better on what he's doing. Our guy is still carrying more torches than he really needs to be carrying, but it could be worse. I think he's just gonna sleep it off now. All right, let's get some hydration in this guy. And yeah, obviously we need to unload him a little more. We need to drop that firewood. That is one good place to start. He's also carrying an excess of soup at the moment. But he could also have some breakfast soup again. Alright, it's long enough that he's not going to try to go anywhere quite yet. We're going to do this. Alternating number. Alright, I was thinking of that firewood as a backup, but I think he can actually use that cedar and make himself a little bit of, heat up his breakfast with it. He can actually have a double delight of some porridge and some soup. His questionable potatoes can go on there. He did not have a dedicated pork and bean shelf yet. That's not going to block visibility of anything else. Alright, we are not doing the best arranging job here at the moment. I'm just putting them up where he can see where it is. Basically. So he can go shopping in Quincy's closet. Alright, he's not going to see it up there. Alright. Yeah, we are still just a little over. But yeah, he likes to carry the porridge. He's going to eat some porridge. He's going to eat a can of soup. And he's thinking of going fishing. If the weather lets him. I think we overestimated
drop any of this gear
with his being set up to mess with bears right now, but that's alright. Gotta keep your hopes up. At least he did find the rifle ammo where he stashed it. I thought I left it back in Timberwolf Mountain with the rifle, honestly. But thankfully he didn't. We're going to have to just leave some cans anyway, but... Oh yeah, that'll get rid of a decent bit of weight. I guess he's gonna have some open pork and beans. Cause yeah, he wanted soup and not pork and beans. Yeah, he's got 2 new tomato soups. He could have used sticks or something for this, but get the weight of the piece of wood off him. Yeah, he wants the pot. He left that inside. I guess he's gonna go get that. We're really organized around here. He also left it for the weight. So there's that.
I might have to drop some gear.
May try to go after a maple. I'm trying to remember where the most convenient one for him to go after from here might be. We'll figure it out. Get that curing. That'd help him a decent bit. Oh yeah, we're gonna need to just dump some cans. I mean, no time like the present. This is usually one of the spots where I like to end up putting down fish, but there. And yeah, I know we need to actually get his soup before it burns, but and he's that close to being out of sprain risk for the very moment. I'm just gonna... No, do not do that. We want to pass time until ready. And have some reserve porridge. Slurp it down. I'm just gonna leave the pot here, cause, yeah, need to remember that this is where I left it. Oh, wait a minute. I ought to go ahead and just make a little more water while we have the fire going for it. Slurp down the hot stuff. And I'm just picking that up. Okay. He's having a time getting himself coordinated. What a freaking surprise. Oh, of course you're hanging out over there, aren't you? At least at the moment it's only looking like you. So that's good. Well, there are the two of them. I mean, at least it's not more than two of them, and at least it's not worse than that. And yeah, not too surprisingly, my eventual plans for that bear do involve some cheesing. How about that? All right. All right, before he actually starts fishing... Oh my god, before he actually starts fishing... This dude ought to, It's amazing how much time he can spend doing that shit. Chopping the hole in the ice takes a very long time.
Come on.
And there I was thinking he could, cleverly just get the drink that was still hot.
Turned out pretty well.
Not so much right now. All right. Yeah, that is, warming better than I would have expected at that distance, but... And yeah, we're not going to try to keep the fire going right now. We're just going to let him get a little bit cold.
I need to drop something.
How great. Well, he's certainly on one arrow down. I am going to do another little stick fire and warming. And hopefully we can wait this out. We do have the 2 emergency calls, but I'd just rather not use them if I don't have to. That's not the good warming. All right. Okay. Now, question becomes, do we want to try to wait it out here or make for the island? I think we may try to, I don't want to do more than 1 hour of whatever at a time, so I think I may actually do 1 hour past time and hope. And that did not work yet. We're basically just trying to keep this guy from losing more condition if we can help it.
Come on. done. Can't feel my feet. Can't feel my hands.
Alright. I did decide to throw one piece of coal at it. Alright. Maybe while he's at it, he will go ahead and make another cup of the mushrooms. Still got an hour and 12 minutes on that. That's a thing. That's a good thing. We're basically just replacing our tea stocks for the moment. Oh yeah. Okay. I think that we're gonna need to do it this way. Oh, he does have that still hot. Nice. If that lets up anytime soon, we're going to make for the island. Of course, it's getting darker because, of course, it is. I don't know how likely that is to let up. But at least we're getting the outdoor fire bonus, is all I can say. fascinating gameplay here. Okay. This is just great. I mean, if it does not pick up, well, the wind picked up, but if the weather does not pick up, I think we're probably going to have to use a flare and still try to make it for the island. I'm not going to use my other lump of emergency coal unless it really looks like we should be doing that. So, we're just kind of waiting this out for the moment. Could see if there is crafting to do, because I'm tired of just, yeah, we have some res hips. Okay, that's blowing over. That's blowing over. We still got half an hour. He'll drink that shit anyway. Alright. That little gamble sort of paid off. I don't trust it not to be windy enough that we need the flare to get to where we want to be. And also keep wildlife off this. I just love going right near the bear cave when we can't see much. Can't see where the fuck we're going. But it is what it is. Okay, I can see a little better now. Now the question is this too steep an approach? He'll make it work. Or he won't. And yeah, we have this sitch. We do have a flashlight. There is that. Oh yeah, I just went the wrong fucking way. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. I'm not quite ready to abandon that in favor of the flashlight, but oh yeah. This is real fun. This is just real fun. I managed to just be making a weird approach. And he wanted, do we dare? I don't think we dare. Yeah, I came up on the other side of the freaking barricade from where I thought it was coming up initially. Because the visibility was pretty bad until the aurora really kicked in. He would like to get to Quonset and talk to the trader. But I do not think that is he's pushed his luck already enough tonight. He just needs to get his butt inside. I mean, it is still tempting. It really kind of is. He's also carrying fish. So, yeah.
Too much stuff to carry.
On the whole, I think this guy better just not push his luck too bad. And yes, if you're going to throw a lit flare down in a wooden house, that seems like the way to do it. I mean, there is no good way to do it, but if you absolutely have to. And he only got 3 fish out of his lovely fishing trip. Seems like a bit of a rip. But yeah, I think he's not talking to the trader tonight. He better not push it too much. Just sleep it off and be glad that he is in here. And not frozen in that fishing hut. Or out on the ice somewhere. Okay, it's a little more light. Still not greatly so, but now question is, did he actually grab the toilet water from in here? 'Cause I don't remember. Yep. Yummy, yummy toilet water's all gone. All right, and we need to get some hydration in this guy.
Something's gotta go.
Be complaining. All right. He is on 2 arrows down, but I think he'll be okay. Actually, before I leave here, I'm going to do a quick Wikimap consultation. Try to remind myself of where the nearest maple for him to try to get at. Yeah, I thought that's going to be involve some island hopping, but we did not get one on the island between Jackrabbit Island and the fishing cape. There is usually one there. So, or there can be. We may try running after that with our load of fish. And stop along the way as required for a little warm-up action. I mean, that's not going to get him back to quantum, yeah, with his fish any faster, but he will have a maple to cure if he's a lucky boy. I am a bit annoyed that I did not bring some saplings along that we already had, but oh well. Got him in Timberwolf Mountain. Our guy could stop for a porridge break before horribly long. He'd probably like that. Just taking a quick look in case anything thrilling washed up with the blizzard. Again, we're not doing any concentrated beach combing right now. Oh wow, we have another scheduled break coming up very shortly. I'll try to get him up and get him started with his porridge break. And that's a good place to pause. Don't have to use the fire spot he was using before, but it's a good one. Alright, we're here. I don't actually have his pot. Never mind, we won't have porridge. But we will be back in a few minutes, and this man will get something hot in his belly. Okay, looks like we're back, and welcome in. Looks like did not get the usual announcement going, but good timing, excellent timing, but that's fine. And we're having a little bit of mic problems tonight. Sorry about that. Hopefully that will be fixed soon. At least it is working now, sort of. But yes, thanks for dropping by. And we were just getting back to giving Will a little warm-up break. It really is. The USB dongle that this usually connects through just went on the fritz. And I had to connect it through the aux port, which is suboptimal. But yeah, you do whatever you need to do. I don't blame you whatsoever. All right. I guess he's heating up some pork and beans. He does not have his pot along, so he can't actually have the porridge he was going to. All right. He is warmed up a little bit. Let's give it another stick. And I'm tempted to just go ahead and make him a fresh cup of weak warming herbal tea. And he can just drink that. All right. He's as good as he's gonna
Need to find
get.
some place to escape this cold.
Which is not very. We could take him in the building, or we could just not. I know which one I'm choosing right now. We are playing on interloper temperature and weather settings. He's not the warmest guy ever. And we don't have a thermos yet. Ended up getting stuck in a fishing hut through a little more blizzard than we wanted to. So that was fun, but we made it through and up to the house with fish still on us. So we're going stinky and heavy again. Okay. And we went the absolute opposite direction of where we wanted to go, because I am that good at navigating, especially when fog is on. And I know Coastal Highway pretty well. Let's just put it that way. Yeah, he may actually pop in the house for a minute. Our Will is struggling. Struggle man. Struggle man struggles. Yet again. Yes, as you might notice, he already managed to get frostbite. Managed to get his mittens torn up and totally forgot to get the backup hand covers we had on him before he managed to get frostbite.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
He just struggles a lot. All right. We are going to not do that. We're going to just do this and let him warm up and try this again. And hopefully actually take off in the right freaking direction this time. Oh, yeah. I don't know why he took off around the other side of the house. He's just that good at navigation. We will do another quick warm-up job. Or try to.
All right.
Oops, I guess we really need to make some more water. Once we get back to Quonset. Alright. We have our warming up again at least.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You will and you'll like it. You know you love it. Better replace some sticks. But yeah, not quite as foggy. And we're actually going where we want to go. So that's a novelty. I am so not doing any serious beach combing right now. I just am curious what that is. We have a dead guy. And a spray can. And that dead guy is not worth taking a bath over right now. But I am curious. I love how it looks like he's sort of melding into the ice.
Excellent.
Wow, we get some Summit soda off a dead man. He'd drink hot Summit soda if they'd let him. I've certainly seen those things where they were pushing, like in the 50s, drinking hot Dr. Pepper. I mean, he'd drink it. This man's not picky. Not picky whatsoever. Oh, yeah. We did not actually come across the island earlier. We bypassed it and went to the fishing hut. All right. It's not horribly late in the day. We are heavy and carrying fish. Oh yeah, well, I'm not cutting through there right now. Forget them. We're going to bypass the puppers and get our feet hung up on rocks. Man who can't lift his feet still cannot lift his feet. No, I'd have cut across the ice if it hadn't been taking me through their path. And we are smelly carrying fish. But get that one maple curing. Since we left the rest of our already cured ones beyond the 3 that we were carrying out of Pleasant Valley, we left the rest in Timberwolf Mountain. Because of course we did. I'm gonna cut through here. Is this really going to save us a lot of time and effort? No. But it's a little interest, I guess. Add a little interest to our route. All right. Things are looking clear enough that he's just going to cut through here. Clear enough for the very moment. We are mostly trying to play it avoidant where we can, especially carrying a bunch of fish at the moment. Though I do still love the way the man who infamously cannot lift his feet is fine just walking across these logs. Well, up on the piles of logs elsewhere, too. That somehow works. Yeah, you're okay, dude. You're fine. We are so not going to push our luck and stop back by the fishing hut, any of the fishing huts on the way back over. Not right now. It is almost tempting. We haven't got horses. We've got some fish. We need to make some water. And you can cook some fish as a treat while you're making your water. All right. I think we'll probably cut up this way. It's actually seeming quieter down in this direction than I was expecting. I'm not complaining. All right. And I don't want to push it. I'm halfway tempted to pick up a little bit of firewood on the way in, but we are also holding fish. Oh yeah. Hello. Of course you were waiting for us, weren't ya? Will's pockets full of fish. Bring all the wolves to the yard. Yeah, I think he's not going to stop and pick up more firewood on the way. It ain't worth it. I don't know, it's so tempting. Look at that fur. I think he's gonna do it. This guy's reckless. This guy's just reckless. A lot. Yeah, your temperature was holding good enough and you had enough food in you. That was looking like less of a problem than it could have been. Except for the wolves already showing interest. There is that part. But we don't talk about that. I see the moose is there now. He was not there earlier. Alright, he left his pot here. Do we want to try to cook outside? I think we might. That's going to be enough fire to hopefully keep the ninja wolves from coming around the corner on us. On the plus side, we will get warming if we go inside. We can start the fire and get the water going
Turned out
and
pretty well.
stuff and pop inside if we have to. I think the fur, yeah, the fur's enough to get him right now. So that's all good. We'll start some fish. He does not even have that much fish. He's going to eat some of it. Just lay your other fish out there. Yeah, we still got almost an hour. Let's slap that last big fish down. Oh yeah, that'll cook. And I'm just gonna go ahead and put more than it needs. And we'll stick up the difference if we have to. I meant to put a liter. Ah well, I guess we're not doing that right now. We'll stick up the difference. Alright. Leave the pot here. Take his sorry butt inside.
I might have to drop some gear.
Yep, you might. You're still carrying kilos and kilos of fish on you, bud. I mean, you might. Gonna end up drinking some of the water shortly. Why am I doing that? Yeah, we have the 3 that are already cured. And we need to get that curing. I mean, we could also drop off the already cured ones. All right. I want him to keep his well fed. May as well feed him some more fish. He's not that hard up on food in general here. What else have... We're not even that heavy. We're a little bit tired. Is that as blizzardy as it sounds like?
I need to drop something.
Still have not been down to this house. And he's hoping there's a skillet in here. Because he left every skillet he's gotten. Places other than where he is now. Why am I going? I'm just going to fumble the radio menus because I'm kind of tired, basically. Probably not going to stay on that much longer, but until about 4 here. Oh yeah, not sorry to find more lantern fuel. We have fished up a little bit already, but not
I'm gonna
much.
have to leave something behind.
The whining. Oh wow, a rancid trout. Yum yum. I mean, he's not gonna pass up a rancid trout. Oh, some more oatmeal. Some salt. I am seeing a distinct lack of skillet, however. Maybe we'll get lucky when he pops over to Desolation Point. Maybe. Want to pop over there, try to get thermos from over there. I mean, and do other stuff too, but he is particularly wanting to pop over after the thermos.
I'll be hungry later.
Well, you're not actually very hungry now. We've been needing enough warming beverages. Well, yeah, as you might gather, a lot of the resource settings are not on Loper standard with this. Pretty good balance, just to
Better take this food.
play around. We'll take that rifle ammo. So I think it may be my tomorrow. I am planning on maybe trying to get a bear hide. Well, actually, I'm not even going to light another one off of that. We can refill the lantern. Why am I doing that? Again, I'm tired. I start fumbling controls when I get a little tired, and that's not great for general playing purposes. Ha ha ha, yeah. It's not exactly a tragedy if we end up having to stay here overnight. He's certainly got some food on him. Reclaim a stick. Ah, we got boots in the corner. I mean, he's got boots. The combat boots are good in a way, but yeah, no. He was going around bootless for a while. He was shoeless and paintless for a little
I'll be hungry
bit.
later.
But we managed to kind of fix that. I'm still trying to get him a second layer of paints back, and that's not working so well right at the moment.
This stuff will come in handy.
And we'll unfortunately almost always use bandages. We already just made water. We don't need cloth that bad. I think it is probably just almost time for him to consider getting his little butt to sleep. We're going to harvest the crappy torch. That doesn't even qualify as a crappy torch. Oh yeah, we got plenty of substandard things that we can nosh on. I think I will just keep the canned stuff. We did, besides carrying around almost 3 kilos, we found the pre-cooked rabbit. I think I'll just eat the not huge but kind of big fish. Yeah, he's not the best dressed, he's not the worst dressed. He would like to be warmer, but yes, I was going to look to see if there was any more craft. Excuse me, start getting a little bit of hiccups. Oh yeah, how many days are we in at this point? He's at 41. I'm kind of surprised. May as well. If we don't pass time now, we'll have to later. He is pretty tired, but not that tired. We're just waiting for it to get lighter. Yep, that's lighter. And we do not need toilet water right now. Oh no. It's hard for him to pass up toilet water. We could take a little bit of it. We will take half a liter of toilet water. Alright, I don't even know. And that lantern's not going to help him going outside. From the sound of things, that torch may not either. But only one way to find out. Step outside.
Something's gotta go.
Alright, this is not too bad. Yeah, it's not, that torch is not going to help him. Let's check out this car. Got any pets in there? We'll take an energy bar. That is a treasure you should be locking away in your truck. Uh-huh. Sure. Ah, another revolver cartridge. Say I don't trust the wildlife, but I do trust them to be jerks. So we are going to go a little prepared. And he is going to need to drop some more crap off, as usual. Yeah, he didn't actually look in this truck. Oh, okay, nice.
Excellent.
Excellent. If you say so. He's just very enthusiastic about his random cans of pop. All right, let's drop off some more.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I was thinking it sounded like a better idea until you started whining about it some more. There's that. I will do my condition first. And drop some higher condition stuff. Yeah. I'm not even gonna arrange this at the moment. He's just gonna drop it in the floor and call that as good as it gets. And the meat and the fish can go outside. Oh yeah, we have... I put the raw fat over here and the raw meat over there. That's usually where I like to put cooked meat, but it doesn't matter that much. I'll put the cooked rabbit down here. And I can put this rancid fish down over here. And hopefully he's not stinking at this point. He is still a little heavy, because of course he is. He's carrying other shit that I don't even remember. But let's take him back inside. And honestly, I am tired enough at this point that I think that save point is a good one. And we can get started anew with it tomorrow night. I'm going to have a quick look for a raid. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Sorry not staying on longer with raiders having come in not that long ago. Maybe half an hour. But it is coming up on 4 a.m. here. I do keep vampire hours, but still, it's a little late. All right. Let's see. All right, Lorraine still seems to be on. I was in his stream earlier. We could go see Lorraine. And I will keep the stream up until that goes through. But again, thanks everybody for stopping by. And I will plan to be back tomorrow night around the same time with the Long Dark. It's this save. Everybody take care and catch you later.
Vad det krävs, vad det tar så ska jag härifrån. Vad det kostar, vad det krävs, vad det tar så ska jag härifrån. Jag måste härifrån, bort härifrån. Jag måste komma härifrån. Vad som än krävs, vad det tar så ska jag härifrån. Vad det kostar, vad som än krävs, vad det tar så ska jag härifrån. Jag måste härifrån, bort härifrån. Jag måste långt härifrån.